Okay, this is 2,000 days to the year 2000, July 10th, 1994. And one of the things that we're up to today is creating a better third millennium. And one way to do that is for everybody to share their question on any topic, any idea, large or small, with the rest of the world. And we have a process here called the Global Suggestion Box. And we're going to try to bring this thing up to speed between now and the end of the 1000s, which just gives us 2,000 days to be as productive and creative as we possibly can, and to create the opening conditions for this great big block of time, 1,000 years. I think it's a heavy responsibility. I think it'll be very important for the world if, when we get to that point, things are looking good, looking hopeful with a sense that the world is getting better, that things are not hopeless, but in fact that there's a lot of reason to believe we're going to be living in a healthy, sustainable, happy world, and that each of us is helping to make it that way. And creative thinking, good ideas, that's where most human things and enterprises begin. And this is a simple way to do it. If you've got an idea, any kind of idea, we want you to share it on paper and on our computer network that we are creating called the Global Suggestion Box. Networking ideas and the people who have them. That's our basic thrust here. And it used to be that people would say off with their heads when we want to be on with our heads. And we want you to ask not what the future can do for you, but rather ask what you can do for the future. And that's what we're doing here today. We're having fun for the future. And in fact, we'll take a look at some of this stuff right now, here on the premises of DragonHeart Studios in Santa Monica, California. Why don't you do a pan of the room and show all the people who are here today, co-creating and participating and interacting.
What do you wave at the camera?
People move and say something to each other.
Yeah, so everybody just sitting around looking like they're not having fun.
Hey, we're in the present.
Hey, we're having fun.
All right, let's go outside.
Out here we have participatory picture making. This is a grid of 42 squares on which anybody who cares to create a little picture, which will become part of the big picture, is invited to do their creative, artistic drawing or picture making.
What, videotaping this?
No, making a small picture part of
The big picture?
Exactly. Or, as this sign says here, participatory picture making.
Here, come over here. It's so symbolic, it's almost... Would you hold this up? Just to start. Oops, there we go again. Here.
My brother, artist Gary Wright, has filled in some of the squares on the bottom row, and a little bit of activity has begun on a couple of higher rows. The idea is to create pictures that kind of grow into the pictures in the adjacent squares.
What's the difference between those two cases?
What? Oh, I don't know. This is Heather's. I merely am playing video operator.
Now over here we have a device that people can use. Excuse me, please. It's time to go upside down. This is for back stretching. Paul Holman brought this, but it's also for looking at the world upside down. And it's quite a view indeed, upside down. In fact, I recommend that the video camera come in here and check out the same scene that I'm seeing. Look down the alley. That's the DragonHeart alley.
The DragonHeart upside down cam. There we are, back right side up.
Now, come on.
Get it back
Hold it up
into
to
the
the camera.
DragonHeart studio here.
Hey, this young man was the first person to take the dare,
Beautiful.
and he got the first pick of prizes
Great.
stuff, and he's got 2 of them done now. So
Great.
everybody can come do it. We'll get all kinds of paper, right?
We appear and disappear and reappear in any places. This is participatory picture making. This is a piece of paper.
Yeah, here. I've been critiquing this, by the way.
Ah, good.
And,
good.
whoa. Okay, there we go.
And now into DragonHeart.
Here, just in case anybody wants to know, I don't know who the author is.
Of that?
Yeah, but critique, basically.
Oh, this is going to be really entertaining looking.
I guess it's adjusting the light level.
Yeah, because it can't talk. Because it serves us and we use it.
Okay, you done, right?
We're still moving here. Like, this is Janice and Heather. And this.
Heather.
This over here, as the sign points out, is the global suggestion box.
This is Eugene. He also has been taping for us. Hi, Eugene.
Preparing them for entry onto the global suggestion box, which right now is off, but it'll be on again. Life goes on. And this is a 501c3 organization in formation to solicit, gather, preserve, organize, and make available proposals and suggestions from all people who care to share them on all topics, any topics and any ideas, large or small, for preservation both ultimately on the internet. Hopefully this will be underway by the end of this year, 1994, and also to preserve them in a printed out database and to create mechanisms for soliciting people's participation via television, radio, print periodicals on proposals pages in various magazines, which are intended to have the same format wherever they appear, and also solicit these proposals over the global internet, and to be shared via several input points, including the macronet in Cambria, California, which by year's end should be accessible by modem, and I hope by calling the telephone number 805-927-1987.
And that number again?
805-927-1987. Or by emailing your ideas to ozma@kaiwan.com. That's OZMA at KAIWAN.com. And you will see on screen as we complete the creation of the first phase of the Global Suggestion Box, an idea input template which takes the form of that you see on this sheet here. It will ask for the proposal title, the proposal synopsis, the proposal category and subcategory. And those categories are 26 A to Z categories that we think all ideas can be fit into, at least for the rest of the second millennium and the early third millennium. And of course, information such as the date, your name and address, and your various telephone, fax, and email numbers. The categories, for those who might be interested, are A to Z, personal living, fun, leisure and arts. Category C is communications and media. The next category is computing, followed by education. That's category E. Society, governance, international relations, international development, economics and money, business, goods and services, labor, urban affairs, constructed environments, and the built environment generally, transportation, energy, technology, coming in at letter S is space. Physical sciences is category T, life sciences and ecology, agriculture, health and medicine, philosophy, ethics, spirituality, that's category X. The paranormal is category Y. And category Z is something of an open category, sometimes referred to as miscellaneous screwball ideas, also known as suggestions and proposals for improving the operation of the global suggestion box itself. And we've got ideas of all kinds, like for the Millennium World Snapshot and the Millennium Tax, and I on the Earth, some millennial ideas we've collected today, and other long-range proposals that relate to educational, pedagogical techniques, group art-making techniques, theme park rides, new modes of urban governance, ideas for TV shows and media productions and eco-music videos, some ideas for unusual events, ideas for environmental products and businesses and services, and ideas to advance animal welfare, ideas for UN reform, ideas for new economic systems and programs that will help the disadvantaged and help create a more sustainable society, ideas for public service announcements, ideas for catchphrases like the one we came up with today, on with their heads. You can even bank mottos such as, ask not what the future can do for you. Ask what you can do for the future. And the future, I might add, today, July 10th, 1994, is only 2,000 days away. At the end of December 31st, 1999, the present will conclude and the future will begin.